Alright, so I noticed I haven't been uploading any videos from my channel, but I'm just gonna preview this right here, if you guys don't know what this one is. So this is Cotton Cookie. So yeah, so this is not like official or something, but this Cotton Cookie is a Budsies version. So if you can tell, this is from Budsies. So yeah, so I did have this tag because yeah, it was attached to it because that's why I cut it off because yeah. But yeah, this one is from Budsies. So if you guys don't really know about Budsies, I think Budsies it's the first time I purchased it from Budsies. So I think Budsies the site it turns whatever thing into a plush, like turning your favorite, like your, if you love your favorite family, it turns you a plush, or whatever characters you fell in love in turns you into a plush. Well, not any character, so the character has to be with your own drawings, of course. So, yeah. So after you get a package from it, it will have a plush and with the picture of your drawing. So here's the drawing Cotton Cookie. So yeah, I really want a Cotton Cookie plush so badly because, so yeah, and here she is. They did really well with it. I can tell. Well, there is something the problem. I just don't want to be rude with it, but they did really wonderfully. And it is my fault though. I forgot to tell the size before I purchased it, but I went too far too hurry. So yeah. Don't ask why on this reason. Okay. So it's hard to make her stand up. So yeah, I think I don't know if I want the super size. I did choose the super size, but not that much super size. So this is Cotton Cookie. So if you can tell about the drawing though, it's kind of strange though. Like, but they did got the colors good, and the other things. Yeah. So something went missing on Cotton Cookie's details. So if you can tell about her mouth wasn't like, yeah, the mouth wasn't in the correct way because her mouth looks like that. It's not like the picture, but it's kind of strange. And then for the eye, so the eye details, they got the eye details good, but the problem is, if you can tell about this picture, yeah, I think her eyes, it looks like, yeah, they got the eyes not in the right way. Well, yeah, this one is good, but the other one, yeah, if they take a look at this picture really carefully, that's how her eyes look. Well, because of those, I think because of those little things though, right here, this things, yeah, I should not add those things though, because that's why it's hard for them. They don't really know about it. So yeah, if you could tell though, she looks like a derp, but not much with the derp. So yeah, she looks like a derp, but I don't want to be mean with it. But I don't want that to be mean. But she did a really wonderful job making this because yeah. But this weird little Cotton Cookie looks like yeah. Well, so the problem is so they had to make sure they don't get this thing a hard time with it. So yeah, but they did this right. Plus, I don't think she doesn't need a foot though because she doesn't have a foot. She has a really like a sharp feet or something. So yeah, but they gave her these feet because they gave her feet though, but I don't know why they gave her feet because she doesn't have one because she only has just a really sharp, thick, thick feet, not this type of feet. So I don't want to complain with this one because, well, yeah, because I know it's hard for them if they make plushies. I don't want to be so rude with it, so yeah. And in the patterns, it's not in the right color. Just to be sure to let you know, if you purchase it from Budsies, they will show you the recommend colors because they don't have the colors the ones from your drawing, because it will be hard for them what kind of materials they have. So yeah, because it's strange though, the feet. She doesn't have a foot though. If you can tell the drawing, she doesn't have a foot at all. She doesn't have a foot. She only has a really sharp thing. If I should have I should have let them know in the description before I pre-order it, because I forgot to notice. I should have get them more info just to make them easy for them, but just to be sure. But they did really wonderfully. They did really well. So I don't want to be rude with it. So that's what they do. That's what they do their best to make people happy, for their favorite character to become a really huggable plush, and it looks really good. Why my phone is being so blurry today? So yeah, it looks really well. But I want to thank that. So yeah, but I know so many people who purchase it from Budsies. So yeah, it's how they was look. So yeah, it is my fault. I should have told them about the size, because they do have two size recommendations, but I forgot to choose which one. But I don't know how it's look. So yeah, and so they chose the size randomly. So, and that's how. But I don't know. So yeah, and also I did also bought another one, but I did put a description about the size and the color details of her. So yeah, I bought another cotton cookie version, but the character sheet of her is just the re-update one. So the one from April, I think I pre-ordered it from April, so I think so. So yeah, it took like so many months. So after I checked the info about Budsies, their delivery weeks takes like 7 to 9 weeks, but technically it wasn't like in 7 to 9 weeks. It took a month before for waiting for this. So yeah. So yeah, she's way too big because I should have chose the size before that happened, but I went too far too quickly. So I don't know. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it's my fault how that happened. So yeah, but what? Just try to be careful if you try to purchase it. Just make sure you tell them what size it is or the one you want. But yeah. All right. So Bussy did a really wonderful job for now, because they did really well with this character. If you guys don't really know who she is, she's from the game called Cookie Run Kingdom. I That's one of the reason why they can make a plush of her, because Cookie, she's a character from the game from Cookie Run Kingdom since for the update. So that's why you guys didn't notice I was instantly fell in love with her. So that's why I want to see if they can make a plush of her. So yeah, and they finally did. So because now that, thanks to Budsies, it makes me so happy I finally got her. But I know the size, it makes me too many huge. I know I should have chose the size that matches. Yeah, I should have chose, like, I don't know what kind of size they have in order if they make the plush. I wished, yeah, I should have chose the size the one like the other ones, like the other plushes, like the Steenie plush, or if it's gonna be a size like Cinderace, or the others like the little buddy ones. But yeah, I think she's also way bigger to Isabel, because I think I could tell. I wish I could show you the time, but I don't really feel like that. So yeah, but I can tell she's way bigger. I think she's way bigger to Isabel. So yeah, I should have chose the size. It's not that big or super size, so I should have chose the size if their size is medium, or it's gonna be hard to calculate the size of that. But they did a wonderful job anyways. Okay, hang on, let me stand her up just a bit. I put my phone down. So they don't have to give her a foot, because they should have given her just a type of feet. Only it's not look like this feet. Like, it has to be like a thin, thick, sharp feet, because it's hard, because you can tell, because like if they didn't got the drawing so close, like her feet, she doesn't have a foot. It's just her feet, a really sharp tip feet, like a tip. So yeah. So, and for that, they didn't got her because it should have been like longer though, but they gave her shorter. So yeah, I just don't want to blame it, because I know it's hard for them, because like that. But they did their best to do it, to make it so. But they did pretty well making this plush. So yeah, and they got the details really good. And they did got the colors well as well. So yeah, all right. So they did a wonderful job with Cotton Cookie. I'm really happy they made it, but not so well with the mouth. I should have given her just the smile instead, because I just don't want to blame with Budsies, because I know it's hard for them. Because so yeah. Plus, I don't think they give. I don't know if they're gonna be really well with the patterns though. They give her her pattern details just like the materials maybe. So that must be why they're not gonna be well with some other details for like. There are many artists as well if they're good making plushies, but for Budsies, it's just their. I don't want to be rude with their scales, because they did very, very well, and I really love their work they did for making people really love their favorite characters. So yeah, so they should be proud because that's how they do. So I want to say thank you to Budsies for making this plush. It makes me so happy for that. I know they weren't that great, but I want to but still thank you so much for making this. I know it's kind of hard if they make it should have been better to, like, if they can put just the patterns instead of those material things. So yeah, that's why for the reason I bought another one. So, and just if it's gonna be the same thing anyways, I don't really bother if I don't care about it. So they did it really well. If the plush is a plush, and then something like that. I know I know that this video is 10 minutes. So yeah, but I'm really happy they made the details good. I shouldn't know about her back because the back of her that has a branch, because her back in the hair has a cross X. Well, it was too late because I don't know how long Butsy will respond to it. So yeah, I just don't want that to know, just to be sure. So yeah, anyways, they did really well with it. They got the details well, but not for the mouth because her mouth is just like a rectangle. It looked like a Minecraft thing. Sure, yeah, her mouth should have been just like that, but I think they use a materials like I don't know what it's called. So yeah, it's her mouth should have been looked like this. Hey, now it's hard to zoom in this picture. Yeah, her mouth has to be like that though. Look like a rocket or something. Yeah, but technically, her mouth does now look like a, I don't know what kind of mouth. So they're not that. I don't know. It's hard for them to, if they make the rounding one, but or the bigger thing like that or something. But at this hard for the, if you see the additional art of it, it's just that how it looks. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, so all right, so if Butsy does see this video, if there's a chance, if the plush will be around me until my birthday. Well, just to be if they don't know, if I didn't, if I forgot to tell, because my birthday does come at June 28th. Yeah, so June 28th is my birthday, but we're in May, so so yeah. But if there's a chance they can finish this plush until June because my birthday comes up there. So yeah, so it comes out to June 28th. So who knows? Who knows? But remember though, I noticed Butsy is a busy company because they are working some more plushies for many kids or many people around who fall in love with the characters they want. And then yeah, it might take like probably a month before they finish the plush. Yeah, so I did got updates from them, from the one they finished plushing. So after I checked, they didn't. There's no any updates to them if the plush isn't shipped. So yeah, that's the reason I keep checking my mails for like every time. So it took like so many months. It didn't took weeks. It took months to wait for that thing. So yeah. Anyways, so Butsy see this. Thank you so much, Budsies, for making this plush. It makes me so much happier, and it makes me, I really love this plush. I should have like chose the size, only it's not like that. I didn't tell them the size anyway because so they chose it randomly. So, and I forgot to tell them what kind it is. So, yeah. So I did chose the super size, but after you purchase it, it's gonna be really hard and confused about the other three because I know about the super size one because how the size is, but I don't know about the other one. So if Butsy gives me more information about after you pre-ordered the Butsy plush, so we need to find out about what is the birth certificate does, because it doesn't mean what kind of size it has for the birth certificate or the other one. I'm not really sure. So if they can respond to that question, I hope that might help, because before people purchase it, because I noticed, like, I don't know, because every time I chose, that's why I chose the super size one, because since I already know what that one means, but I don't know about the other ones, like the birth certificate or thing. But yeah, so if Butsy does respond, can you guys answer that question, because I don't know why, but just the reasons. But anyways, guys, if you guys want to get your own Butsy plush, you can go to the Butsy website. So plus their price costs like a lot, because I don't know why their price costs a lot for some reasons, but you can ask them about why that price costs, because I don't know to say a word about that. So yeah, anyways, guys, so that is all for that. So if you guys want, I'm afraid I won't be making any videos, sadly, but I will explain that, because I know it's been a while I didn't make any videos ever since, but I will talk about that very soon. So anyways, so this is the cotton cookie plush from Budsies. So yeah, thank you guys so much for that.